Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. This week's video is going to be a little bit different. We're just going to do a little bit of a sit down and just kind of talking with you one-on-one. So I wanted to catch up with you all, see how you're all doing, and provide a couple of updates. So I want to tell you a little bit of a story that leads into today's video. So over the weekend, a couple days ago, I got up, it was a Saturday morning, got my workout gear all ready to go, and went down to my basement to work out with my mom. We were doing like a 30 to 40 minute, really high intensity interval training, so HIIT, and probably within the first 10 minutes, I was feeling so drained, so not like myself, to the point where the entire workout, all I kept saying to my mom was, I don't feel good. I do not feel good at all. Like, this sucks. I am exhausted. Like, I just kept being so negative. And for those of you that know me and that have followed a lot of my videos, like, you know I love working out. Working out has always been like my therapy, and it always makes me feel good, even during the workout. Even during those moments where you're like, I just want to stop, like, I love those moments. So as soon as I started to feel this way, I knew there was something wrong. And, you know, I finished the workout, but had to take like multiple breaks. And we were finishing and stretching, and I just like looked at my mom and I said, I think I'm just gonna do like a little bit more on my own. And she's kind of like, what? Like, we just did 4 rounds of like HIIT, like high intensity training. She's like, what do you mean you're gonna do more? And I just thought, I have to, like, I just don't feel myself. And as she was like going back upstairs, she's like, okay, like, let me know if you need anything, like, I'll be right upstairs. And I said, this is not like a physical thing, like, this is not like an injury or like whatever, like, this is so mental. I can't even like think about it. Like, I felt the weakest I've felt in months, like to the point where I couldn't even do like an ab crunch without feeling like I wanted to die. It was the craziest thing. So as she left, I decided to stay back and do a couple of like low impact movements. And as I was doing it, I realized that I was experiencing emotional exhaustion. Like, I was feeling exhausted, but I wasn't like I could go to sleep. It was like I just felt emotionally drained. That was the only way I could explain it. And I remember like going back upstairs and like we were going for a walk with my dog and just telling my mom, like, I need to slow down. Like, I've been working out from home for 7 weeks at that point, intensely. Like, I wasn't doing just like yoga or like simple workouts. Like, we were doing crazy workouts with weights, with cardio, like everything. So I realize now that I was experiencing, and probably what we've all experienced at some point in our lives, something called burnout. So basically, burnout is defined as physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive or prolonged stress. So feelings of like feeling overwhelmed, feeling emotionally drained, like those are all associated with burnout. And to be completely honest, like I've suffered from burnout before, but it's normally associated with like work, or it used to be like in school when I was in high school and college. I would suffer from it quite a lot because, you know, you were studying like crazy and constantly doing work and things like that. Or, you know, later in my life, I suffered burnout from a couple of jobs that I was doing, even the job that I'm currently in. But it's a little bit easier because in those positions you have vacation days that you can use, right? So you can use that time to decompress and relax. During this crazy time, we're always at home, so I can't really get away from it. It's just constantly there. So over the weekend, I just decided, like, once that happened, I really made an effort to slow things down. So throughout the whole weekend, like, I didn't work out after that. I just focused on movements that made me feel good. So whether that was going for like a 60-minute walk, which seems like a really long time for a lot of people, but I love walking. Whether it was with my mom or my boyfriend or popping on a podcast that I really like. Another thing that I did was I just logged off Instagram for the whole weekend. Like, I didn't go on it once because I'm finding that I feel like Instagram is kind of contributing to the burnout, because I feel like I need to be uploading and posting content and creating content, like home workouts, or constantly being updated and staying in the conversation. Like, you never want to feel like you're being forgotten, but sometimes like you just have to step out of it. And yeah, I just needed to do it, and I am continuing doing that throughout the week. So not checking Instagram as much, not checking YouTube as much, like just not focusing so much on things that I can't control, which include like how many people watch my videos, or how many people like my photo, or how many followers I have. Like, it just doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And I just want to be myself. And I think that's another thing that I've been really struggling with during this self-isolation, is like, who I am. Am I coming across the way I want to on Instagram, as authentically me? And yeah, I think because I've been seeing so many people on Instagram, like, you know, selling products during this time, or like kind of straying away from what they were doing before because maybe they have an opportunity to make money during this self-isolation. I don't know. I feel like Instagram is a place that has so much opportunity, but can be very detrimental. So it's a very fine line for me. So always monitoring that, I think, for myself is really important. But that's just like a whole other thing that I've been dealing with, but I feel like it's contributing to the burnout. So I think really slowing things down, stepping out of my main interests of like fitness and health. These last few weeks, all I've been doing is like consuming content of health and fitness and nutrition and at-home workouts and all these things. And I feel like I need to step away from that for a little bit and focus on interests, you know, that I have. So I really enjoy reading. I really love learning about personal development and meditation and, you know, arts and crafts. Like, it sounds so lame, but it takes you out of your head, and I love that. So just doing things that make me smile, that make me feel really, really good. And that includes movement as well. So I mentioned like just doing things that, again, make my body smile. So, you know, that bike ride or a walk or just some simple stretching, or honestly just laying outside. It sounds lame, but I love being outside so much. So this last weekend we had beautiful weather, so I was outside all weekend. It made me feel really good. And yeah, so I hope that this video makes sense to you all. I hope that I'm making sense. I just wanted to come on here and kind of share my story, because I feel like you look at my Instagram and you could think like I work out every day and I eat the best and I do this and this and that. Instagram is a highlight reel, right? And I think that's one thing that I'm struggling with. Like, I don't want mine to just be a highlight reel. I want to be authentically me, and I want to show people that health and fitness people aren't perfect. It may seem like they are, but they're not. We all have our own struggles and our own situations going on. So we just don't always love showing that part, because I think that we don't like to be vulnerable, or maybe we're too embarrassed to show that part. I don't know. But I don't want to be embarrassed anymore. I just want to show it and not give a fuck. Like, just to be completely honest with you. Like, so if you've experienced burnout, I'd love to hear your story. If you want to share that with me, you don't have to do it over the comments. You could do it via DM. You can head to my Instagram at Nicole Short if you want to share. Or, you know, if you have any tips on how to avoid or combat burnout, we'd love to hear them, I'm sure. So you can comment below with those. I'm sorry there was no workout this week, but I have plenty of workouts on this channel that you can check out that I will link below. And I hope that you're all doing really well. I hope that you're staying healthy and safe, because those are two really big things right now. I feel so grateful that I you know, have my health and my safety, and that I'm surrounded by my family, and you know, I don't feel so alone. So I hope this video, if you're feeling lonely, makes you feel a little bit less alone, because I'm here with you, and I feel the feels that you're feeling. So yeah, and sending you so much love, so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.